For the media, the next witness is not to be recorded. If you will adjust that camera, and no pictures. Thank you. Okay, you may call your next witness.
The state calls Taser Sweet Talamani Sarawaki.
Come on.
Just letting the witness know she's not being recorded.
Okay.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you will give in the matter of the state of Georgia versus Jose Ibarra will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I swear.
Okay, if you could take a seat, have a seat. Scoot way up to this microphone and be sure you speak into it because I know you're soft-spoken. Madam Court Reporter has to take down what you're saying and they have to be able to hear you over there, right? Okay, please state your name and spell it, your full name.
My name is Tejaswi Tamilmani Saraswati, T-E-J-A-S-W-I. Tamilmani is T-A-M-I-L-M-A-N-I. Saraswati, S-A-R-A-S-W-A-T-H-I.
Good afternoon. Are you a student?
Yes, I am a student here.
When you say here, what university are you a student at?
University of Georgia.
How long have you attended the University of Georgia?
It's been a year.
What are you studying?
I'm studying PhD in exercise physiology.
Are you a graduate student?
Yes, I am.
And how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
Were you living at Building S, Apartment 114 on February 22nd, 2024?
Yes, I was.
Tell us a little bit about your apartment. Were you living there alone or with other people, and how big is your apartment?
I live in a one-bedroom apartment, and I live alone there. It's on the first floor.
And by first floor, you mean the bottom floor?
Yes.
And is it on the end, or is it in the middle of the building?
It's all the way to the end.
At some time that morning, first of all, what time did you wake up?
I would say around 7.
And at some point in the morning, did you notice something unusual?
Yes, I did. I heard some fidgeting sounds on my main door, front door.
Where were you when you heard those sounds?
I was in the shower.
Describe to the court what you actually heard.
I was in the shower and I heard somebody trying to open my door. And initially I thought it was coming from upstairs, but when I stepped out of the bathroom, I noticed that it was coming from my front door. When I went to see who it was, I saw someone through the peephole trying to open it.
Okay. Could you describe the person that you saw?
The person had a black hood, black hat, black jacket, and black gloves, but I could not see the person's face.
Why couldn't you see their face?
I think it's because of the cap. It was blocking their face.
Okay. And when you said they ducked down, what do you mean by that?
So the moment I said, hello, who is it? They ducked down, I think, to avoid being seen through the peephole. I saw them bending and walking away.
Did you see that same individual again?
Yes, I saw them in my living room window.
Okay. And how did you see that individual again, and how much time passed from the time that you saw them at the door till you saw them in the window?
As soon as I saw them at the door, I went to pick up my phone from the bedroom, and I came back to the door again and then tried calling for help, which is when I turned around and looked at the window, and I noticed someone there. Then I could see them trying to look inside.
When you say trying to look inside, what exactly did you see?
I saw the person's cap jutting out through the window.
And did you see them in your window?
Yes.
What did you see them doing in your window?
I could see just their head and the cap part of it, their hat part of it, and they were trying to look inside my apartment.
Okay. And if you could, your apartment had windows, is
Yes.
that right? How many windows did your apartment have in the back?
One in the living room and one in the bedroom.
Your blinds that day, how did you have your blinds? Were they opened or were they closed?
They were 3/4 open.
Okay. And by 3/4 open, what do you mean?
It was open almost all the way up,
Okay.
just a little.
And I'm going to do a few things. Did you eventually call 911?
Yes.
I'm handing you what's already been admitted into evidence as State's Exhibit 12. Had you have a chance to listen to State's Exhibit 12 prior to today?
Yes.
And is that your signature on State's 12?
Yes.
And is State's 12 a fair and accurate recording of your 911 call?
Yes.
State request permission to publish State's 12.
Nay.
The call is in many different audio files, so we're going to just start from the beginning and go down.
Hello, I think someone's trying to break into my apartment.
Okay, what's your address?
Street and Rogers Road, building at 414.
You're on UGA campus or what?
Yeah.
Let's see, you already go over. Yeah, let's see, 911 location of your emergency. What kind of emergency? Go ahead, ma'am.
I'm a street and Rogers Road, building at
You're at 330 Baxter Street, Rogers Road.
Street and Rogers Road.
That's 330 Rogers Road?
310.
310, okay. So you're in building Sam? Emergency 911 location of your emergency. Okay, ma'am.
I'm a street and Rogers Road, building at
You're at 330 Baxter Street,
Street and Rogers Road.
330 Rogers Road,
310.
310, okay. So you're in building Sam? Building S?
Yes.
And your apartment is 310?
Yes, 114 is my apartment.
What was that?
114 is my apartment number.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name is Tejasvi. Tejaswi.
And your last name?
Amani. Camillani.
Okay, and a good callback number for you.
Okay.
What's the phone number for you?
This is the one. This is the one.
951-536-2830. Okay, and what's going on?
I was in the shower and then I heard some noises and I came to check that I thought it was being cold. Someone was trying to open the door and then I said, excuse me, and then it just ran away and then now they're trying to look through my window. I didn't really see the space. They had all this gas and stuff on, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay. And you're there alone?
Yes, I'm around here. There's no lock on the window? Okay, and is your front door locked? Okay. Okay, is there anywhere safe that you can go inside of your apartment? That way if they were to make entry, like you lock yourself in the bathroom?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, go ahead and lock yourself in the bathroom until I get an officer out there, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna stay on the phone with you until I get somebody out there, okay? You're welcome. I'm gonna mute myself so I can talk to my units on the radio, and if you need me, just because I can still hear you, okay?
At this point, are you in your bathroom?
Yes, I was.
I think that's it to the next wave file.
Okay, and what direction are your windows facing?
The far side, not the road side, the other way.
So they're not facing the road?
Not facing the road.
Okay. I've got 3 officers on the way, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Once I get there, I'll let you know that they're at the front door, okay?
Yes, please.
Before you called me, how long ago was it when they
It was just, I think, just when I called you, I had just seen and then I just grabbed my phone and then took the call.
Okay. Has anyone reached out to you, been suspicious, stalking you, or anything like that?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not even because I think it's been trying for quite some time because in the shower I could hear some noises.
Okay.
I thought it was just coming from upstairs or something, and then when I came out, I actually heard it in the kitchen. I saw it.
Has anything like this ever happened to you before?
No, it's the first time.
Okay. How long have you lived in this apartment?
I moved in November around Thanksgiving week last year.
Okay. Alright, I've got an officer there. If you want to go to the front door for me.
Okay. I didn't see anyone shut it down.
Okay, don't open the door. Just stay by the door for me, okay? Okay, you
You should come in there any second, okay? Okay. Yeah, I see them. Okay, you see them? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and sit in and let you see them, okay? Okay, yeah, I see. You're welcome. Okay, you should come in there any second, okay?
So does that complete your 911 call?
Yes.
And at the end of it, you say, I see them. Who were you talking about that you saw?
2 police officers.
Were they at your front door?
Yes.
And did you open your door to them?
Yes.
And did you tell them what you saw
Yes.
and what had happened?
They came in, asked me what happened, took my statement, and then they left.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit 276. Do you recognize those windows?
Yes.
What are they?
They're my windows.
And is that how your blinds were that morning
Yeah.
of the 22nd day of February?
Yes.
State would move to admit State's 276.
276, you said?
Yes, sir.
276 is admitted.
May I publish?
Yes.
So show us, and if you could show the court, in State's 276 that we are looking at here, is that how your blinds were open?
Yes.
And can you show us on 276, on what is my right of the photo, which window is this?
That is the living room window,
And which window is the other window on the left side?
bedroom window.
The individual that you saw when you said they went around back and tried to look in, if you could demonstrate for the court, how did they do that? Were they on the brick? Were they right in the middle of the window? And which window was it, first of all?
So they were on the living room window
So that would be where my pen is?
yes, wall side. So their body was there, yes, and they were their head. I could see their head through the window.
Okay. And can you show us how, could you see their body or their head?
Just their head.
Show us how that person, you were able to see the head but not the body. If you could, stand up with the court's permission, step down, and just using this door frame here, show us. Okay?
So it was like, or I guess, like this.
So their back was to the brick,
Yeah.
and their head was through your window.
Yes.
And you could see their head in your window.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat. When you said, excuse me, through the door, did that person say anything back to you?
No.
May I have 1 moment, Your Honor?
Yes.
That's all I have, thank you.
Good afternoon, is it Ms. Saraswati?
Yes.
I want to start with that head you were describing just a second ago. Were you able to see any of the face?
No, I was not.
You only saw the cap
Yes.
and the hood covering the cap.
Yes.
Okay. And on the 911 call, when you're kind of describing what happened, you say that you're not really sure if it's a man or a woman,
Yes.
and you describe them as wearing a black hat and a black jacket.
Yes.
I don't have any further questions.
Anything else, Mr. Walsh?
Yes, sir.
She be excused.
Yes, sir.
All right. You're excused, ma'am.
Thank you.
You can call your next witness.
State calls Officer Simon.